Hello YouTube, what is up today guys? Today I'll be giving a beginner's guide on the RC hobby. So, the first thing I'm going to tell you is that you obviously need to pick a remote control car if you haven't already. Most people would probably go with something like this, a 16th scale Traxxas Grave Digger. They don't make these anymore, but this is a basic brushed monster truck, what most kids would get out of RC. And the first thing you notice, it has a brushed motor. As I said, it's not quite as fast as brushless, but it's nice and good. So if you're looking for something to bounce around the house and fun, a monster truck, high center of gravity, big tires is basically the way to go. But anyways, if you're gonna look at something a little bit more bigger, faster, more flexible, I choose something like the Slash 4x4 here. A very, very flexible remote control car. Has suspension tuning, up, down, softer, bigger tires, smaller tires, different bodies, all kinds of stuff. This is a very flexible car. It also comes with a brushless system, which is a whole lot faster and more reliable than the brush systems. So if you're looking for something like that, I'd go with a Slash 4x4 or something of that nature. Say you're getting into a hobby so you can go racing. Now the Slash is a racing car, but if you're going to go with a pure racing, I'd go with something like this SC10. It has a lower chassis height than the Slash 4x4, which means it has more stability, better turning, it won't flip as easily, and just a whole lot better for racing. Better built, that is, out of the box. So, anyways, once you pick your ride, obviously you're going to come with one of usually two different remote controls. You're going to have these guys right here with the super long antennas, or you're gonna have these guys right here that don't have very long antennas. Either one works good. If you're really getting into the hobby for a while, I'd go with one of these 2.4 gigahertz, the better ones without the antennas. They tend to work a lot better than these because these antennas can break and stuff like that. The next thing I would look at is your tools. You're gonna need some sort of tools. I consider getting a toolkit because the tools that come with the car are not very good. This is a Dynamite startup toolkit. They're about 20 bucks for a normal toolkit. The next thing, probably the most important thing, you're going to want a can of WD-40. Although most cars say they're waterproof, that means electronics are. The car is not waterproof in any sort of way, shape, or form at all. The bearings will rust, and you're going to want to use this quite often. So once you get your car, your tools, everything down, and most ready-to-run cars come equipped with a nickel metal hydrate battery. I would considering upgrading eventually, not right off the bat, but eventually to a LiPo battery, such as a Gens Ace. But when you do, make sure you get your battery size, say more of a 10th scale model. And if you're going with something like the Grave Digger, the 16th scale, you're going to want something a little bit smaller. Like, you can see this is a power cell from Traxxas. This is a nickel metal hydrate, which is what comes in the cars. And right over here, you have a 3-cell LiPo, which is a more powerful LiPo, and it is a 10th scale LiPo. This is a 16th scale LiPo. Make sure you got your car. If you have a big car, you're going to want one of these. You have a little car, you're going to want one of these. Do not get those messed up, or you're going to be SOL. The next thing you're going to want to look at is when you get your LiPo battery, you're going to want to buy a LiPo charger. The LiPo charger, I consider going with something simple, depending on how many cars you have. A single battery LiPo charger, at least 4 amps, like this Traxxas Easy Peak battery charger. Charges LiPos, very flexible. I consider getting one of those. Once again, back to the racing and off-road subject of cars. If you're going to use your car, you're going to want to pick what terrain you're on. So if you're going to be very muddy use, most stock tires that come on ready-to-run cars are very horrible. So I would consider upgrading to some sort of off-road tires, just some super swamper mud tires for grasslands and obviously mud. If you're racing, I can go with some sort of knobby tires. Not good in asphalt at all, but off-road and very loose. This is the best tire you can possibly get, is the knobbies. So I go with some of those, go to J Concepts or Proline. Those are the best tires you can get, and go there. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. If you have any more questions, comments, or concern, tell the team at NonStop RC on the YouTube channel. Comment down below what RC car you have and what tips or guides you have for the RC hobby for beginners. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on NonStop RC.